I'm here to give you a little bit of tough love. And I know some people are not about the tough love and other people need it. So you can decide if you fit the bill or not. The thing I want to talk to you about is I have this amazing summer school that I'm starting this summer, which I will tell you about more later. The thing is, in order to get the 600 euros worth of value that I'm actually paying on your behalf because I'm offering it at half price. In order to get that value, you have to put in at least 4 hours of work to see some results. Now, I know I love a course and I have downloaded and signed up for courses more than I have ever time to do. So I'm not different from any of you. And I also know that the ones I did were the ones that were breaking the bank a little, that asked me for my full attention, where other people were waiting for me to do my thing. So basically, a full price, an accountability group, some live sessions, even one-on-one moments with teachers so that you really, really feel like you need to show up because, the teacher. All those things are elements that make me do my work. And if I do my work, I get the value. So if I download a free course and I'm not committed, like intrinsically committed, then it's probably not going to happen because my life is busy and all of our lives are busy. So I'm offering this amazing opportunity and I don't even know if it works. I don't know if it works. I actually think it doesn't work. And I'm hoping that people will show me the opposite of what I'm thinking, because I would love to be able to offer my course at a much lower price always, like what they call an evergreen program, where you have a self-paced course that you can work on whenever you feel the urge to do so. And this is what I want to talk about, the urge. I think a lot of the time people think it's necessary. They really believe it's necessary, but they don't, in fact, change things in order to be able to do the actual thing. So this is back to this age-old saying that when you don't change a thing, nothing will change. I mean, we all know it. So we have to make choices, and I suck at making choices, but I'm learning and I'm seeing what works and what doesn't work, not only for me, but also for the people in my business circle and in my community. And everybody's different. And that's how I love teaching, that everybody gets his or hers. Everybody gets their own space and place and way of doing things that work for them. And in the curriculum, you will find the way that works for you. But in general, what is true is that you have to make a decision that you are going to show up and do this work. Now, we're thinking of getting a puppy, and I think this is a great way of looking at it. I could just go ahead and get a puppy and just go to the asile. What's it called? Go to the... I don't know the name in English at this moment, although I have been watching a lot of videos on the subject, which is actually my point. I really want a puppy, but I really want to be prepared. And I'm really lucky in a way because we have friends with dogs. We have actually friends right now that have a puppy, and we see them struggle and go through this thing that is actually real, that's called the puppy blues, where apparently 50% of people really go through this phase of, I made a mistake. Oh my God, I'm going to give it back. Can we undo this? And so I want to be prepared because we're getting the puppy for the whole family, but I'm being realistic. I'm probably going to be the one that cares for it the most. So I do not have to be 100% on board. I have to be 150% on board, because when I'm sick and I'm alone at home and everybody's at work and at school, I still have to take out the puppy. So 150%, and that's what I'm giving. So I took a course online. I am binge watching everything I can find on YouTube. And I'm preparing myself. And I know, like, ignorance is bliss, perhaps, in a way. And if you have too much information, you get confused. So I try to kind of stay in the same line of thought, but just, preparing. And I'm spending time. I don't all of a sudden have 26 hours in a day. Like, my days are the same. So in order for me to get all this information into my head, I have to let something else go. And for me, that has been, here's an honest confession, watching things about fountain pens and inks. It's been my obsession for the last 3 months, but I think I've got it now. I think I understood and know everything. Well, not everything, but I got a good grip on what it means to own a fountain pen. I know what that sounds like, but trust me, it's a whole thing. There's a whole world out there that you don't know about. But going back to the point, it's a choice, right? So the puppy is a priority. I'm making a choice. So if your business is a priority, if you want to change things, if you want to build on a more solid base in a way that doesn't feel so chaotic, and I'm not going to put in all the information about the business circle at this moment, but if you want to make changes, let me tell you, this is a great way to do it, because it's condensed material. I've left out all the crap that you don't need. I focused on everything that business owners like yourself are saying that is what they struggle with. And it's at half the price. So it's a great moment, but you have to choose. Are you able to put in those 4 hours? And I'm saying 4 hours. Some people can do it in 2. Other people will take a little bit more. Can you do it? Are you ready to do it? Are you ready to make a commitment? Because it's a commitment. And 600 euros is still a lot of money. It's like half what it usually is, but it's a lot of money, right? On the other hand, if you change it around, 600 euros is probably, if you have a yarn shop, like putting a new, well, it's only half of getting a new brand in your shop, if I remember correctly from when I had a shop. So just don't get that new brand and invest in your business, and it will probably bring you more revenue in the future. So it's a mindset thing. Apart from the whole fact that if you cannot afford it, if you cannot feed yourself and your family, you cannot do this. I mean, then don't do it. Then find the information for free on YouTube, on the internet. It is there. Like, everything I teach, I have learned myself. So honestly, you can find everything for free online. The thing is, that costs a lot more time and investigation and trial and error, which I already, I did that work for you. I curated all those things, and I did a double curation by first looking at what worked for me and then asking a group of other people like you and like me for the things they need and they struggle with. So it's like double curated. It's like it's been through a filter, and that is worth money. An investment, let's say it that way. It's worth the investment, because otherwise it'll take you a long time to go through it, or the cost of several books and several courses. And value is something else than cost. And it's something I've been talking about in the bullet journal community as well. I've recently become a certified bullet journaling bullet journal trainer, still getting used to the term, certified bullet journal trainer, the first in the Netherlands, and one of the, I think, 4 first in the world. So I'm pretty proud about that. And what was I saying about that? Oh yeah, we were talking in the bullet journal community about a course that bullet journaling offers. It's called Writing for Being. I've done it. It's been transformational for me. It has put it's like having a coach in your pocket. It's a pretty cool thing. And it has a lot of value because it has the potential to change your life. So that's a lot of value. But if you can't afford it, then it's probably not the best thing to do with your money. So there's this talk about cost and value and all of that. But if you can afford it, and what that means to you is up to you. Like if you can not buy a restock of sock yarn, if you can not go to that weekend away, if you cannot buy a new winter coat, well, it has to be an expensive coat, but I've had coats that were, yeah, okay, let's not go there. That was another time, another set of values, I tell you. I'm taking myself back to when I was when I was a snowboarder, and I put a lot of money towards that lifestyle. Yeah, so if you buy a snowboard or what is a set of roller skates? What do they go for these days? I don't know. You get my thing. It's a choice. What do you want to do? What do you want to learn? How do you want to spend your money? Excuse me. I don't know if I want to edit this, so I might leave this in. Let me get a sip of tea. So one of the things you're learning is how to deal with your business when you're sick, which I'm now showing that I'm still recording, and not because I have to, but because I feel an inner need to share this, and I have the energy to do it, so I'm doing it, even though that I'm kind of sick. So I just wanted to talk about commitment and price and value and making changes, and should you wait for the full program or go for this, and hopefully bringing it in a wider, giving you a perspective that's not only about the offer that I have in this moment, but that will hopefully also help you when you are making decisions in your business. What do I invest in? Do I get a POS system, a POS system? What do you call it in English? Point of sale, I guess it's POS. For your business, for your shop, or do you write notes to people? Where do you put your money, and how do you decide what will make your business grow? And sometimes it's easy to focus on things that are in front of you, and it's harder to think about mind shifts that can help you to become a more confident and a more comfortable business owner. And those things are not really visible. The only thing I can show you is which is very interesting and also very hard. What I can show you is the testimonials of people that have already gone through this program. That is something that can help you decide if this is for you or not. And the ironic thing is, what they're saying is that as valuable as the chapters and the information are, one of the most valuable things that they got from the course, from the program, is hanging out with other business owners. And that is also something that makes me think I shouldn't turn this into an evergreen course at a lower cost, because the accountability groups and the one-on-ones, I do at least one-on-one session with everybody in the business circle. And then we have accountability sessions, work sessions, and excuse me. maybe this wasn't great timing to record this, but sometimes your body isn't as inspired as your mind. So what you normally get is Zoom sessions, and we call it wins and woes sessions, where we share our wins and our woes, and we, as a group, reflect on it. So I have a little bit of a mentor / coach role, but I have a secondary role to the rest of the group. Whereas the one-on-one sessions, I have more of a coaching role in those kinds of moments. And it's just very valuable to be able to work with other people like you, and you learn so much from each other. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. And the alumni always say that is the great thing about it. They can always reach out to the other business owners as well. So that's ironic if they say that is, well, it's next to the chapters and the actual information and the actual work that you do to change the way you think about yourself. But all the work that you do in the workbook and reading the chapters is it's food for thought that we then process together. That's kind of how it works. And there's a lot of processing. I had feedback that it was a lot of work, and I think it is. But I think that the key there is that we're focusing on getting things done, not perfectly, moving on, and then kind of weaving everything that we learn together into kind of a loose weave. I think the craft metaphors work great here. We weave it into a loose weave, and then when we've gone through the whole program, we can tighten things up a little bit. But you first have to get a general idea of where you're going, and your perfectionism is not a great way to work with this. So you have to be kind of loose and open and curious and work like that. And in the summer program, we do not have those moments together, but we do have a guest place space in the membership space. So what that means is for the time of the course, you get a free spot there where you can communicate with the others if you want. So you will have access to them, but it has to come from you. So if you have a question, you put out the question, you ask people. It's more driven from within, from your curiosity, from your drive to learn. So this is probably not for everybody. Lots of people probably need a little bit more of a something or someone to lean on, and this is mostly you, and then you can ask for help or you can ask for insight. So that's why it's so much cheaper, because it's your work basically. And if you think that it works better for you to work with people, obviously not every day, but on a regular basis, then the full program is more your thing, I promise. I just think it was important for me to offer what I have to offer to a wide range of people, with a wide range of budgets. So if you listen to the podcast, that's free. If you subscribe to the newsletter, that's free. If you want the one-on-one and the small group attention, then that's the full program. And I needed to figure out if people would do the work if it was less money. So that's why I'm doing summer school. And I might not do it next year if it turns out not to be a success. I need it to be a success for at least one person. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. My throat cannot deal with it today. So I'm just probably going to do this as a YouTube video and not a podcast thing. And I'm just going to upload it and leave it there. Just editing out quickly the gross coughing situations. All right. If you have any questions, reach out. You can go to patternshift.fm to find more information on the summer school program. And I'd love to help. Send me emails. I'm here. I can email, doesn't require my, what's the word? Esophagus? It's something like that. My throat stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop. It's getting really annoying now. I'm wishing you a fantabulous summer or winter if you're on the other side. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Bye. Are you ready to transform your business this summer? I'm Saskia de Feiter, and I'm excited to introduce our exclusive summer school program. For a limited time, we're offering our renowned Business Circle program at a fraction of the cost. This is your chance to access valuable insights, exercises, and strategies that will help you build a solid foundation for your business. But here's the catch. It's only available for 2 months, and you'll need to commit at least 4 hours a week to see results. This program is perfect for self-motivated individuals who are ready to put in the work. While there are no live Zoom calls or one-on-one sessions as there are in the full program, you'll have access to our supportive community where you can connect with like-minded entrepreneurs and get your questions answered. Don't miss the opportunity to invest in your business growth at an unbeatable price. Join our summer school program now and take your business to the next level. Visit our website or contact me today to learn more and secure your spot. Remember, spaces are limited and this offer won't last long. Act now and make this summer count for your business. Go to patternshift.fm or ja-wol.com and go to Business Circle Program to find more info.